and try again.
But let's back up, show you this house that we're looking for. No, that's definitely not a basement. But
so what's the deal with this house?
Well, this is the house that you see that when we first came out to it, the way we found it was just an abandoned house, believe it or not. I think we were right around just under 40,000 for this. So 40,000, if you'll see in the other videos, untouched, completely boarded up. I mean, just uninhabitable. You know, was the big thing about it. But if you go around the front, which will show you about this house, is what they've, after the remodel, after everything else has been done, if you compare the pictures before with everything now, look in the window here. We're talking $40,000, guys. $40,000. And look up here. Look, $149.
One benefit of it is this house was boarded up, but on the right and the left, both the houses are perfect. People that take care of their lawns, you know, they keep their yard up. I mean, this was just a house destined to look good, and this house will sell really quick.
How did you guys find this deal?
Just driving by. We drove by it one day and
drove by, found out abandoned, you know, the house. Like, why is it all boarded up? No signs, nothing. Called a realtor, found out the home used to be listed, and the realtor ran into some issues with it. But then, you know, we're talking a property been listed over a year and a half. So vacant home over a year and a half. No taxes have been paid. This second house here on the corner, we noticed down, it was a 150, 160, somewhere in that range. Same size, about 1,200 square feet, completely remodeled, bought for about 70, flipped. We're talking in a couple of months. You've got a house right across the street there, same exact thing. So the second one, not this one, but that one, as you can tell, look, it's been remodeled and redone. The house is this little bungalow style, up and coming little neighborhood, is these little diamonds in the rough. You see, you got a property listed right down the street over here. Another one, you know, it's just things are happening right around it, but the price range, you know, that's what's moving, is what we're noticing. It's things that are so inexpensive in this market. Financing, qualifying, all those things becomes so much easier for people, and that's where you can turn it. Good little deals like this, you can still make 30, 40, 50, 80, whatever thousand on a $120,000 house. As you can see, this is $100,000, $110,000 profit for someone. Usually you have to do a deal that's worth $500,000 to make $100,000, if not more. You know what I mean? It's just the numbers have flipped now and changed to make this, make bigger numbers, bigger checks, bigger paydays.
So what type of time frame are we talking about from start to finish?
Start to finish was around 3 weeks. To remodel, rehab, everything in this house was completely done, bid out. I mean, just, you know, subcontracted. This is a very easy house to piece together and do, because you just need, you know what, it needs a little bit of, I guess you call it lipstick on the pig. You know, that's what we call it. So need a little bit of that, but you know what it's going to sell for. I mean, we got a huge margin to come right in and sell it for anything, and this home can be sold for, I mean, 20,000 less if someone offers. So you've got a margin set. We feel that whatever offer we take, or you know, whatever offer's taken on the house, can make a lot of money. So you're controlling it. That's the beauty of this. You control how much you can make. You built your margin in the beginning. So this is just one of many.
What were the key telltale signs that this was a deal on a drive-by?
Boarded up, high grass, huge things. You know, like, why in the heck is this house boarded up? And where it was between two decent houses. So you know, the people, when you go and talk to the neighbors, they don't want an eyesore next to it. Especially, you know, we find out, you know, you got an elderly couple, you know, in their late 70s that live next door. Elderly people take care of their yards. That's a big thing. And when they got a big eyesore next to them, trust me, they'll tell you every single thing there is to know about that house. They want it out there. It's a nuisance, whatever. And then, you know, there's your biggest part of your information. They can tell you who owned it, how long they've been there, if there's ever any problems with it. They'll open up the Rolodex for you. And that's one little thing. But when we noticed that the home was boarded up, that is key. You know, that was an abandoned style property, but it was a project someone took on that they didn't finish. It wasn't just a foreclosure. It was an investor that came in, bought the home, got stopped. So he was told by the city, you know, if you're going to stop, they came by and they were going to serve a paper on it and condemn the property. So, you know what, you need to board it up, get it, you know, make sure it can't be vandalized or anything like that. And then there's where they were stuck. And, you know, then here's the deal, $100,000 plus deal.
Look for abandoned properties. Look for, you know, houses like this that had boards up. You know, because you're going to get the best deals out of them, and you're going to make the most profit in return if you're trying to do a fixer-upper. So, I mean, this house didn't take very long to get fixed up. You know, look for the lawn. Look for, you know, overgrown lawn. You know, especially if you find a gem like this one, like I said earlier. You know, you look next door, you look at the neighborhood. Everybody takes care of their yard. This was the only sore eye in the neighborhood, so not only are you doing the neighbors a favor, but you're gonna fit right in, as opposed to fixing this up in a, you know, abandoned area where all the other houses look terrible. All the houses around here look amazing. So I mean, even if you look over here, Todd, I mean, look at all the houses. People usually take care of their lawn. The next door neighbors take care of their lawn. You know, they take care of their planters. And they do a good job of it. And they're typically your older crowd, your older community, and this is a good area for renters right now. So.
Let's take a walk. See, just all about when you drive by, they're everywhere, guys. You just have to know what you're looking for. A lot of people overlook things. See, it's all boarded up. Backyard here, as you can tell, here's the entrance. Boarded up. Not a bad backyard. And guess what we find out? This is a abandoned property. This is what we look for. So come to find out, on this deal, I got the packet. We're looking at probably anywhere from, I think we're about 50 to 55,000 on it. Properties across the street, sold for 125. So bids on it 12,000 in repairs. So let's walk out.